Hello there, fellow captains, and welcome to Total War Warhammer 2 Rise of the Tomb Kings. Let's get myself my old Tomb King army here, and I'm about to fight an Upstart, another Tomb King that has risen from the tomb of the kings and has decided to try and become the king of the tombs. But I, as the mighty King Cetra, the big boy, he's got a lot of titles, not going to list them off here. We'll just call him the Imperishable for now. There he is there, Cetra the Imperishable. Look at him. A grin only a mummy could love. Love these jokes, don't yous? Alright, so here we are in the whole set up your army phase. So give me a couple of minutes to do that. Actually, what does he have? I think he's mainly only got skeleton warriors and spearmen. A few archers as well, skeleton warriors and spearmen. Yep. All he really has then. Whereas I've got the same. Few spearmen, quite a lot of warriors. Well, 5 units of warriors, 4 units of archers, 2 chariots, 2 horsemen, 1 Ushabti, and 1 Cambrian war sphinx. This big fella here, over beside this oasis, the river creek thing. Look at it, that is glorious. Look at the energy just spark and just course through it. Badass. But anyway, oh, hold on, we got 2 segments here we can attack from. So on the hill here, you know what? Yep, Cetra there. We'll get our chariotto and our cavalry on the hill. Yeah, we'll get our warriors lined up there. I'm assuming we can't touch the water. Or hold on, can we? We'll soon find out, I suppose. Let's get our archers set up in front. Put guard mode on as well as skirmish because I don't want them running away. Or running after a target I've set them to, but I also don't want them getting engaged in melee combat. And my 2 favourite units here. These guys are going to be the whole hammer of the army. Especially these guys, the Ushabti. I'm not even pronouncing that right. I just call them Manubites. Even though they're all different ones. There's like, you've got falcons, you've got crocodiliacuses, and you've got jackals somewhere. Actually, there's not a great amount of variation with these ones. A lot of them are just the falcon or the eagle skull. Okay, here we've got an old jackal skull, and then we've only got 1 crocodile skull here. Zobak, Anubis, and Horus. Well, in the Warhammer universe, that's not actually the gods. Not really sure of what you call them. I'm going to put some spearmen in the rear here for a reserve type thing. I'm going to bring my... Cetra Lord here and my Lich Priest. I'm undead. Well, it feels like that, of course you are. Anyway, let the battle commence. And he's got more numbers than me. Mainly because my horse unit, cavalry unit, only has 60. Chariots have 12. The Ushabti have 10. And the War Sphinx, of course, has 1. But I attacked him, so I think he's going to wait for me to approach. Yeah. I mean, I'm actually enjoying the Tomb Kings DLC. They're a unique faction. They feel different than, well, of course, every other faction in the game. Usually that's the way the Total War system works. I'm going to get my archers here to attack theirs. I know they've got 4 units of archers. There's 2 here on the wing. There's 1 each on the wings of the army. 2 in front. And I'm just going to focus down their war host. Or their archer host first. And because they don't have any cavalry, they do have a lot of spearmen actually, but because they don't have any cavalry, I'll be able to run amok here with mine. Which is good. Actually, you know what? Bring them here. I don't want them to be in range of the archers. Because that would never be good, would it? Right, I think that's as far forward as we've moved here. I don't want to be caught in the river. It bogs you down. So I'm going to move my army here like this. And I don't want these two guys, my monsters or my well, they're both monsters, aren't they? Yeah, they're monstrous infantry and this guy's a monster. I don't want them engaging the spearmen. They're just skeleton spearmen. But still, they're designed to fight off monsters and larger targets. So he's got a heal. Where is it? Physical resistance. I want the heal. Where's the heal? Thought he had a heal. In fact, I was pretty damn sure Cetra had a heal. Alright, archers, fall back, get to the hill here. Right, so spearmen. I know I said I didn't want to engage them that way, but needs must. Hopefully they'll be able to, if I have both of them focusing down, those spearmen will be able to take them down fairly quickly. I hope. Okay. Where is he? Where's Cetra? Get stuck in, Cetra. Take down their king. And I want to augment my archers there whenever they do get to where they're meant to be. I hate that there. I hate once they get embroiled in melee, they just stop doing whatever they were told to do. So irritating. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Bring these spearmen around to the flank. Bring these spearmen in here to support. Are you guys serious? Bugger off. Go to where I told you to go. You know what? Skirmish can sometimes... No, I don't want you to withdraw. Skirmish sometimes messes around with their pathfinding, so I'll turn that off. Yeah, they're engaged. Charioteers over this direction. And then a follow-up command to smash those skeleton archers right in the rear. They haven't got no Turkus left because they're undead. It's all rotted away to nothing. Let's empower the Ushabti to do more damage and whatnot. And give them a bit more physical resistance. Now where is Cetra? So he's there. Is he surrounded or anything? He's not. He's just engaging the enemy King Hakor. Give him a little bit of a buff to cause terror and to do more damage. Yeah, so we've engaged the enemy. We're whittling them down bit by bit. No idea what that sound is. Probably some sort of spell. Let's focus fire on that big clump of enemies over there. Cool. Now the question is, how are archers effective against skeletons? There's no weak points to hit. Oh, these guys are cool. Goes without saying that the Warsmink is a fucking epic unit. Right. Nope, nope. Don't want you to engage yet. Don't want you to get a better flanking position. Possibly like that. Good, good. Perfect. Perfectly perfect. Chariots are engaging them. What I should be doing with the cavalry is pulling them out of combat and then getting them to charge back in. But, honestly, with the pathfinding in this, and it's just more of an annoyance than anything else. Want to buff my archers because they've engaged, they've been engaged by a unit of summonable Abrashti, these guys. Ushabti. Not even sure if I'm saying the name right. But we have to get this thing up here. Up to tier 3. We can summon a unit of degradable Ushabti. Oh wow, they're still at full strength. And we're not. Somebody is healing them quite quickly. I am thinking it's their lord. Come on. Alright, okay, so these archers are almost done. Chariots are having a bit of trouble. Alright, I want to buff my Ujabti as well. Buff my archers too. And we are winning this. It was pretty even Stevens there at the start, but victory will be ours. I always remember that once. What the fuck is that? Is that our healing thingamajig? That's nice. What was I saying? I remember that one scene in the Mummy 2 movie, the one with Brendan Fraser on the rock, you know, the ship parts. But then I remember a part where there was an army of Anubis summoned, the Anubites. It was pretty epic. The only real part of that movie I liked, and it didn't really make much sense for Anubis to grant anybody an army. Especially not Anubites. He was the god of the dead, the ferryman, really. Whereas it should have been Set that granted the army. But Hollywood. I mean, look at Gods of Egypt that recently, well, came out a few years ago. That movie was horrendous. I mean, the whole transformed Horus and Set was awesome. Anubis was pretty cool, but the movie overall was shit. Oh, our cavalry have automatically engaged. Oh, they're just following the archers, okay. Cavalry has also engaged over here. I'm going to pull them back. Get off a nice charge. Lovely jubbly. Alright, you support those guys. Take down the rest of those archers. Same with you, bud. Ushabti, so they're at full health. I mean, look at the health going up on its own there. That's the first time I've noticed that. That's probably to do with these little tiers up here. Realm of Souls. Heals 100 per second on each unit. Don't know. Oh, we've got our Ushabti. So let's summon them over here. Get rid of theirs. Because our archers are important. You can only get 4 units of archers at the start until you get certain upgrades. Our research. Here are ours. Oh yeah. My favorite units in the game so far, these guys. And I mean in the game out of all the races. I just love the Egyptian mythology. And Pantheon. So we've taken out those archers. Got a wee bit of a smack into the back there. Let's have the chariots join. Oh, hold on, hold on. No, I want you guys to be spread out. I wish you could spread units out in this more than Court of Assembly I've got by default. I mean, look at this. Why can't I just have a single line of charioteers, huh? Bullshit. Hopefully mods will fix that. But with this only releasing yesterday, there's still people working on mods that have yet to be released, so I can't wait until they're finished. Come on. Smash him up, boy. The enemy lord is wounded. Glorious. Bring me their bones. That's all you can get. You see, because Sector, you know what? They're all skeletons. They've only got bones to their names. Good times. Good moment there. I love how the fighting with the skeletons is a little bit more scattershot. Like the chariots did that. They just completely blasted their way through the ranks and kind of scattered everybody. Although these guys don't seem to be doing much. Maybe because they're not in combat. No, I want you guys to go there and then engage that big clump of enemies. And we finished off the Ujabti. I think we literally just did we? There's only one left and he's buggering off. Right, you guys, spread out. Get ready to charge. Charge their ranks! This is gonna Be a perk moment for some slow-mo. Oh, look at that. Look how they just creep in, punched over. My skeletons are better than your skeletons. Because reasons. In fact, mine probably are better than theirs. I've researched certain research options to make my dudes better. King of Kings. I am a skeleton. By the way, Scepter does destroy. He's a pretty damn powerful dude now. Take my word for it. Fighting fellow Tomb Lords or Kings is a bit of a pain in the arse. A couple of fights I've had, I've pretty much just completely destroyed them. Well, I have taken heavy casualties here with our skeletons, and because I wasn't protecting the rear flank for our archers. But usually whenever I get down to the last unit of enemy Tomb King soldiers or forces, it takes ages to kill them because sometimes they bug out in the pathfinding. They just either go under the actual terrain of the map, which is not good. I like that shot with the whole palm trees in the background there. Pretty nice. Gonna be spoiled for choice and thumbnails this video. Come on, finish them! What's this here? Cloak of the Dunes. This unit can move hidden in any terrain. Unspottable. If this unit can hide at its current location, it will not be spotted until the enemy is very close. Stock. Spotted only at very close range. Oh, that's only on self. So, ooh, that actually might be nice for escaping. Even though it's not really effective at close range. I Shabti have not taken a single casualty. Probably thanks to this little heal up here. I've been reading the discussions tab of, what do you call it? Yeah, the Steam Total War Warhammer 2 page. And a lot of people are having trouble with the Tomb Kings. They seem to think they're very underpowered. I don't think so, I just think they're different. I mean, you don't have to purchase any of the units. For instance, the Skeleton Warriors, Skeleton Spearmen here, I can purchase as many of them as I want. Well, it does depend on how many generals I have. But they're free. They don't have any upkeep as well, I don't think. The Skeleton Archers, they're limited to 4 per... I think it's... building? Archery building until you upgrade it or something, or even research upgrades. Same with the heavier units like the Chariots, the Cavalry, and these guys here, the Ashabti and the War Sphinx. So these units are meant to be meat shields. I mean, there's no meat on them whatsoever. They're just bone. So they're meant to just be used as fodder, really. Which I like. Kind of similar to how the vampire counts work, only I feel like the vampire counts skeletons might be a little bit better. I don't know why. I think they just feel a little bit tougher when I play as them compared to the Tomb King's skeleton forces. But you can get like superior skeleton warriors. See what I mean? There's one unit left and I'll just clump around it and have a really difficult time actually taking it down. There's a lone archer right here, look at him. Rest of his battalion wiped out. I like how whenever these units die as well, like the statuesque type units of the Tomb-Kings, whenever they die, quotations, they just turn back into statues and collapse. I think that's pretty cool. A nice little bit of attention to detail there. Okay, so they're all done over there. I mean, for example, look at the War Sphinx here. When it's not being told to do anything, it's completely stationary. But look, yeah. a bit of an annoyance fighting the Tomb Kings because they don't break or anything. I think they start to crumble or something. Or turn to dust whenever their morale's gone. But I've wounded their king. They've only got about, let's say, about 30 men total left, or even less than that, and they're still not breaking. So with the Tomb Kings, you have to annihilate every single unit on the field to win, which is a bit annoying, honestly. Where are they even? I mean, they're still on the ground fighting back. It's just taking ages to kill them. Luckily, we have a speed up thing. There we go. Close victory. Let's have a look at the stats. Yeah, most of my losses were the skeletons. Still working towards upgrading my capital so that I can get the, what are they called? Like the snake warriors. They're like, snake statues with like a rider on top. And I also want the Ushabti archers, because they are like big statues with a massive, fucking massive bow. And it just, to me, seems awesome. I mean, the guys with their little scimitars or whatever you call the weapons they have. I've been playing Assassin's Creed Origins as well. Its expansion. Can't remember the name of their weapons. I'm gonna feel like an idiot after this. Sickle, is it? Something like that. But yeah, they're awesome. But who got the most kills on my side? Sector did a fucking ton of. Oh, Shabti buds! And the chariots didn't do too badly either. Oh. Our War Sphinx did well too. Well, these guys are worth the fucking wait to get them. The only problem I have with the Tomb Kings, well, this is a main problem to the campaign, is it takes a while to get anywhere because you don't really have a great deal of income. You might think that not having upkeep or anything for your troops is good, but I mean, you're dead. You've no need for like farming or anything like that, so making money is a bit more difficult. But yeah, it's nice. So I'm just going to leave it here. My computer always takes ages to load, especially with Total War games. So I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you enjoy whatever you're playing. And of course, like always, we'll see you next time. Bye bye, folks.